game at a time. Get this one.
We want your time in the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word CAVS along with your issue and seat location to 55555.
The Eastern Conference Finals, Game 4. The Detroit Pistons have a battle ahead. Can they even the series at 2 games apiece? They know they can win, and now must rise to the occasion with millions of fans looking on as they square off against the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Game 4 of this Eastern Conference Finals is up for grabs. The series will either go to a tie, 2-2, or a lopsided. Taking a look at Cleveland. They're in a position, Greg, to take a commanding lead in the series. Playing here in front of their hometown fans, they seem confident that they can get it done.
And every right to be so confident. I mean, they've had their doubters, but in reality, at this point, they've shown they can play with anyone.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. They've got Holland. Marcus Sasser is out there with Cunningham. Then there's McDaniels, and it's the Bulldozer in at the center position. Cunningham inside. Guarded by Garland. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got the game going with his first points of the game for Detroit. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
I was able to talk to Kenny Atkinson for a minute. We talked about how dialed in he is on Cade Cunningham in this matchup. Coach told me the key is not to let him get into a rhythm early on. That might mean we have to throw different defenders at him. Maybe send him double teams too. Everything is on the table tonight. Let's see what they come up with for Cade. Guys?
Thanks, David. Here's Mitchell. Got a hand on it. Chalk up 2 there. Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Over to the wing. Here's Sasser. Oh, good on the triple. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Down low. Mobley kicks to Mitchell. Fires the 3. Good on the triple.
When you shoot hundreds of these shots in gyms by yourself, it will make you automatic just like Mitchell.
And that will fall. The 3-pointer on the line from the Bulldozer.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Back to Garland. Mobley outside. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Here's Holland, covered by Mobley. And he uses the glass on the layup. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Tyson. Back to Garland. Mobley outside. Up there for Allen, and Allen slams it in.
Making full use of that reach. Allen able to pluck the ball out of the air for that easy line.
Now Sasser. Here's the Bulldozer. Cunningham outside. And stolen by Mobley. Mitchell in the corner. This one for 3. Detroit with the rebound. They lost their last game on Tuesday.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. It looked like they were just going through the motion.
Yeah, you hate to be critical, but that's part of our job. You have to call it the way we see it. That night, they were flat.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Clock at 6. Here's Sasser.
Up in the face of the ball handler, Mitchell takes pride in both sides of the ball.
Garland attacking, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Garland.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Cunningham passes to the Bulldogs. Sasser with it. There's the pick. The 3-ball. Buries it from 3-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. Takes a 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. Garland's got 5 now.
Hitting them right back. Garland fires off the 3-point answer.
The Bulldozer off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Cleveland leading by 4. Here's Tyson. Pass to Garland. Takes it inside. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Swiped it away. And now the Pistons fast break. Ahead, here's Holland. And what a play! Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. The shot missing.
He just looks off this quarter. It looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Garland against Cunningham. Pass to Bulldozer. 4 on the shot clock. Over Garland. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Effective from the mid-range. For Cunningham, it's about shooting with confidence.
And here is Mitchell. Loads it up there for Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, and Mobley's teammates love throwing lobs his way. Why? Because he catches pretty much anything you throw up.
McDaniels finds Sasser. Here's the Bulldozer. Pass to Cunningham. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Traps in the tray. Cunningham's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
To the paint. Allen's shot is off.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
To the inside. And stolen by Mobley. Inside. And they double up Allen. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Pass to Bulldozer. Cunningham outside. Here's the Bulldozer, defended by Allen. Pocket 2. A miss that time, would have put him up.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
That's tipped, and they'll keep possession. Bounce pass from Garland. Mobley, the pass to Allen. Back to Mobley. Shoots over Holland. A nice shot by Mobley. Mobley's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And you watch Mobley night in and night out. He can do so many things well.
And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with the rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. The 4th spot held by Darius Garland.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
Pass to Bulldozer. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. The Bulldozers got 5 now.
Nice feed by Brogdon. Excellent at whipping those passes to open teammates.
Mitchell outside. Here's Grimes. Down low. Here's Allen. And Allen slams it in.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Bulldozer in the last outing against the Cavaliers delivered in a big way. He scored 14 points, and as always, was at the defensive end as well. He blocked a lot of shots. The level he played at in that one was incredible. He always wants to play his best against their rivals, and to say the least, mission accomplished. Guys?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Mitchell outside. Back to Garland. To the middle. Here's Allen. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
The Bulldozer. No good. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Mitchell dishes to Garland. Looking for Allen and gets it there. Can't finish off the line.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Lob a pass to the Bulldozer. Now Cunningham. From deep. Rebounded by Jackson.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Mitchell kicks to Jackson. 17 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Garland attacking. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And how about also the ability to contest shots? They're staying attached and contesting and coming away with blocks as well.
Mitchell Robinson out there with Evan Mobley. Then it's Markelle Fultz. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Tyson in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And a great job from the line this quarter. They've gotten their percentage way up there.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Quentin Grimes is checked in for the Cavaliers. Pistons trail by 10. The Bulldozer passes to McDaniels. Pistons passing it around. Brogdon outside. Here's the Bulldozer. 5 points in the game. Fires from the wing. And it's Tyson with the rebound. Tyson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the paint. Here's Robinson. And Robinson throws it down hard.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Pass to Bulldozer. And a miss there on the triple.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
A kick out to Mobley. No good on the 3. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Down by 12. Here's Tyson. He's guarded by Brogdon and out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. And Cleveland making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. Jang, he's checked in for the Pistons. Here's the bulldozer. In the corner, it's Brogdon. Here's the bulldozer, guarded by Robinson. Pass to bulldozer. Brogdon outside. Five to shoot. Stolen by Mitchell. Here's Mobley. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Here's the bulldozer, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Quentin Grimes is checked in for Mobley. Back to Garland. Robinson, a screen on Chang. Here's Tyson. Robinson. Pass to Tyson. Now, here's Garland. Robinson kicks to Mitchell. Drills the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 6.
And you got to be right up on Mitchell or else he will punish you right off the catch.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Cunningham, he's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. The bulldozer passes to Cunningham. Inside. And Cunningham with the slam.
I love the mentality of Cunningham tonight. Looking for his shot, and boy, is he producing.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. 6 to shoot. Takes the 3. A bulldozer pulls it in. The bulldozer's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display.
Pass to Grimes. Back to Garland. Plays it up and banks it in. He's got 7.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
Here's the bulldozer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
The Cavaliers leading by 10. Garland with it. He's got 7. Robinson sets a screen for Garland. Another miss by Garland.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Pass to Sasser. Chang with the screen on Mitchell. Sasser gets the bucket.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Well, Cleveland shooting reasonably well, 45%. Now Mitchell. He's got 6. To the inside. Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Mitchell's been a master of the pick and roll for years. With the right partner, he's unstoppable in that set.
The kick out to Cunningham. It's over Garland. Cunningham's shot is off.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Tyson. Pass to Garland. From past the arc. Tyson with the bucket. And it's a 12-point Cleveland lead.
Yeah, Garland is good at finding his guys out there. He's selfless with the ball.
Here's the bulldozer, guarded by Robinson. The Pistons working the ball around now. Here's the bulldozer. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Robinson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one. Collins kicks to Cunningham. They set the pick to end the run. And it's Grimes with the rebound.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Robinson a screen on Jane. Down low. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got 10.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Pass to Holland. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock, and Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. So it's the Cleveland Cavaliers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. Back to the action in just a minute.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Bitch, Bob. They've been on one, giving those starters a breather, and it's providing instant offense.
That depth also critical to staying out of foul trouble. Looking at the series breakdown for the Cavaliers, they know a win would give them a big advantage in the series and take them one step closer to a postseason upset.
It's hard not to love it.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Final. Cade Cunningham. Really making a difference here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. We've got Cunningham. Holland is out there with the bulldozer. Then there's Marcus Sasser. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. At one point, they led by 16. And Cunningham with the block.
Oh, great anticipation by Cunningham, managing to get his hand on that shot.
Pass to Bulldozer. And here is McDaniel. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Mitchell. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. The Cavaliers with another miss.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
A shot by McDaniels, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Mitchell dishes to Allen. A bulldozer pulls it in.
An ominous start to the second half. They are now 0 for 4.
Cunningham's shot is off.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Allen finds Mitchell. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Back to Allen. Outside Garland. Lets it go from deep. And another miss by Cleveland.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Kept alive. And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. The bulldozer passes to Cunningham. Launches a 3. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
And you see that one motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
Mitchell outside. Mobley outside. Pass to Mitchell. Can they get it? Offensive rebound. A kick out to Mobley. Beyond the arc. A bulldozer pulls it in. The bulldozer's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. He's checked in for the Pistons. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Second, Jared Allen.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
And here are the Cavaliers now. They're scoreless since the first half. Mitchell's shot is good.
It's the strength of Mitchell, one of the strongest guards we might have ever seen.
The bounce pass. Jang inside. Mobley's there. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Pass to Tyson. Back to Allen. Stolen by McDaniels. Fast break. Here they come. Here's the bulldozer. Back to McDaniel. Offline with his 3.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Allen right side. Back to Garland. 6 on the shot clock. Looking to get it going. Detroit with the rebound. Now here's Jang. Nothing on the board. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the The hustle stats for Cleveland.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
Garland finds Allen. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists tonight. Pistons trail by 7. Pass to Bulldozer. Chang with the ball. Sasser with it. He's got 8. Detroit, no good that time either.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
And here's Garland for 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Cunningham with it. He's picked up by Mobley. And the foul called up. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. 8-point game. Isaiah Jackson out there with Robinson. Then there's Garland. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. The first free throw is good.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham. A talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Here's Tyson. Fires the 3. A Bulldozer pulls it in. The Bulldozer's got his 16th rebound on the night. There's the pick from beyond the arc. That is good. The Cavaliers lead cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Holland. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting in this game 45%. To the middle. And it's Robinson with the jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Pass to Bulldozer. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Offensive rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
To the inside. Here's Robinson, and it's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. Pistons trail by 4. Here's Holland. Back to Cunningham. Here's the screen. And the layup falls. Cunningham's got 22.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Robinson, a screen on McDaniels. Here's Tyson. McDaniels defending. And he makes the first.
Taking 2 shots.
He doesn't get the second one. The Pistons have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Yep, that one goes.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And here is Garland. And McDaniels with the block. Here's the Bulldozer, guarded by Jackson.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Outside Robinson. Outside Garland. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
This man has a real crafty handle. Garland, I bet he surprises himself sometimes with his moves.
Stewart kicks to Holland. That's a 2 from Cunningham. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
The shot no good. Tyson. The 19-foot shot. Cunningham's shot is off.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
And Garland has it in the corner. Off target with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Jared Allen's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter.
That reach from Allen, let's just say it's tremendous.
Kicks it out to Garland. And another miss by Cleveland.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for Rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Cunningham passes to the Bulldogs. Detroit, no good that time either.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Garland. Clock at 4. Shoots over McDaniel. Garland, no good.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. The Pistons making a change here. Sasser's checked in. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Kenny Atkinson had some words for his team during the break. He said to his guys, we need to push the pace more. Come on, guys, we're at our best when we're attacking in transition. Energy up now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. The Pistons on offense. They're on a 16-5 run. Cunningham for 3. Offensive rebound. Pass to McDaniels. Now, here's Cunningham. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Sasser. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Mitchell finds Mobley. Holland with the rebound. Pistons leading by 3. Here's the bulldozer. Over in the corner, Sasser. Pass the bulldozer. McDaniels with the ball. Rebounded by Allen. Allen's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Now Fultz. Mobley outside. Mitchell wide open. The Cavaliers with another miss.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Not often you see him take that shot. Holland's got 8 points here in this quarter.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Here's Allen. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
We have seen Allen look more for his offense over the years, which in turn draws the D's attention.
For the Cavaliers, Tyson's checked in, and it's Garland in for Fultz. Pistons leading by 4. That's to Holland. Down low. Here's Sasser. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Detroit.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
And this is how dominant Allen can be. If you continue to feed him, he will reward you.
Pass to Sasser. Here's the bulldozer, defended by Allen. Shoots the 3. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 11 rebounds in the game.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Tyson with the bucket.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shot.
Cunningham outside. 3-pointer. And the 3 ball is good. Cunningham's got 13 points in the second half.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
For 3, Mitchell. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there'll be more in store.
They set the pick. It's to Holland. And here's Cunningham. From 15 feet away, and he hits the jump shot. Cunningham's got 10 points in the quarter.
Yes, sir. Kay Cunningham embracing the role of a leader.
Mobley outside. Back to Garland. He hits the first one, and that brings them within 2.
Garland mature into a leader, and you know what? He is not done yet. And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. .143 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Holland. Five on the clock. Here's the bulldozer. Here's McDaniels. All 3 off the mark. Here's Tyson. He's covered by Sasser. McDaniels against Mitchell. Garland surveying the D. He's looking for Mobley and finds him. Here's the break. Cunningham with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And finished off by McDaniel.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you gotta get it to him.
Mitchell against McDaniel. Mitchell. This is to Garland over Sasser. Garland, no good.
Another miss from him, struggling to find his rhythm.
McDaniels in the post. Covered by Mobley. From down low. Sasser. Yes!
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And they need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, then they'll have to foul.
knocks down the three.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
24 seconds left in the fourth. And they go to the intentional foul. And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can hit the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebounded by the Pistons. And so they choose to intentionally foul. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And he is unable to get the second one. From deep three-point territory, it's off. And so the Pistons take the win. This was a crucial game for him, tying up the series at 2 apiece, Greg. A huge accomplishment.
And this series, I think, hinged on who picked up.
If they keep trying to blitz you, this is what's going to happen.
win tonight, and we got this series on lock.